Imagine this: two young women, both 20 years old, both murdered on exactly the same day, in exactly the same location, after a night of dancing. Both cases involve sexual assault, both bodies are found in similar circumstances, and both prime suspects share the same last name. Both suspects are acquitted due to lack of evidence. And most chillingly, both victims had expressed a sense of dread in the days leading up to their deaths. A remarkable coincidence, perhaps, but here's the twist that defies all logic. These identical murders happened exactly 157 years apart. Our story begins in the quiet suburb of Erdington, Birmingham in the United Kingdom. Pype Hayes Park, with its lush greenery and serene pathways, holds dark secrets beneath its picturesque surface. On May 27, a young woman named Mary Ashford attended a dance party with her friend Hannah Cox. At the celebration, Mary caught the attention of a man named Abraham Thornton. Witnesses reported seeing them dancing together around midnight, seemingly enjoying each other's company. At approximately 4 a.m., Mary arrived at Hannah's house to change out of her party clothes and into her work attire. She mentioned to Hannah that she had been spending time with Thornton. This would be the last time anyone would see Mary alive. Later that morning, a laborer noticed something disturbing: bloody footprints in the grass of Pype Hayes Park. Following the trail, he made a horrifying discovery. Mary's bruised body lay in a water-filled pit. Investigators determined she had been sexually assaulted before being drowned. All evidence pointed to Abraham Thornton. He was arrested and charged with Mary's murder. During questioning, Thornton admitted to having sexual relations with Mary, but insisted he had walked her to Hannah's house and then left. Despite the circumstantial evidence, 3 witnesses came forward to support Thornton's alibi. The court found him not guilty due to insufficient evidence, and Mary's murder remained unsolved. Now, fast forward exactly 157 years. On May 27, 1974, the very same calendar day, another 20-year-old woman named Barbara Forrest went out dancing with her boyfriend. Around 1 a.m., her boyfriend walked her to a bus stop, and that was the last time Barbara was seen alive. Days later, Barbara's body was discovered in Pype Hayes Park, the exact same location where Mary Ashford had been found more than a century and a half earlier. Like Mary, Barbara had been sexually assaulted. Unlike Mary, who was drowned, Barbara had been Police investigations led to the arrest of Barbara's co-worker after bloodstains were found on his pants and his alibi proved false. The suspect's name: Michael Ian Thornton. Yes, Thornton, the same surname as Mary's alleged killer from 1817. And just like Abraham Thornton 157 years before, Michael Thornton was acquitted due to lack of evidence. Barbara's case, too, remains unsolved to this day. The parallels between these two cases are so precise and numerous that they stretch beyond mere coincidence. Both victims were exactly the same age. Both were murdered on exactly the same calendar day. Both had been out dancing the night of their deaths. Both bodies were found in the same park. Both women were sexually assaulted. Both prime suspects shared the same last name. Both suspects were acquitted for lack of evidence. But perhaps the most unsettling similarity is that friends of both Mary and Barbara reported that, in the days leading up to their deaths, both women had expressed a sense of foreboding, a feeling that something terrible was about to happen. What are we to make of these extraordinary patterns? Is it possible that some tragic patterns repeat themselves across time? Was it simply a statistical anomaly, a random alignment of circumstances so improbable that it seems impossible? Or is there something more sinister at work in the quiet suburb of Erdington? More than 2 centuries after Mary's death and nearly 50 years after Barbara's, both cases remain unsolved. The identical circumstances continue to baffle investigators and true crime enthusiasts alike. Pype Hayes Park still stands in Erdington, its peaceful appearance belying the dark history it contains. The coincidental murders of Mary Ashford and Barbara Forrest remind us that some mysteries defy explanation, that history sometimes repeats itself in the most macabre ways, and that justice, despite the passage of time, can remain elusive. What do you think happened to these women? Could their deaths truly be connected across more than a century and a half? Or is this simply one of the most extraordinary coincidences in criminal history? The answers, like the killers themselves, remain hidden in the shadows of time.